We have spiritually put number 7 as our destination, but you will find out that it quickly becomes your limitation. Pharaoh J. Tassetti.
Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Initiating launch sequence.
Welcome, family. Salutations and good vibrations. As we walk through life, feeling uncomfortable at times because of our awareness and what we see dealing with people, situations, and habits, many tend to feel outside of the circle of consciousness when talking to certain people. And at times it feels like we're speaking to an alien race, or we are that alien race, to trying to transfer our information and share with them what we see on a daily basis with our consciousness. And this, at times, why I feel like I'm either speaking a alien language or I'm speaking to aliens. Let's go into detail of what this is. As I travel the country, speak to different people, you come across those who for some reason you can't get through. Even if you give it in a form of a parable, or you're talking metaphors, there's no way you can get across to them. And I figured it out. There are some people who can't jump frequencies. Frequencies are brain waves that are captured or recorded by an EEG. A brain wave or frequency is any wave that is constant for a second on the same level or same frequency. Frequencies are also sent over the radio. We call them radio channels or radio waves, but these are frequencies. They have different levels. The brain is only capable of handling the alpha and the beta. So the brain works at 13 hertz, and there are different levels and frequencies that deal with these hertz. If you're receiving signals, or the brain not receiving signals that are at the low beta and high alpha, the brain have a hard time deciphering and understanding and comprehending. It has difficulty functioning. At this point, I'm sure many don't really understand what I'm saying, but a raw EEG, which stands for electroencephalograph, and what that machine does is it measures brainwaves of different frequencies at different parts of the brain. Now, when we talk in EEG, let me give you the terms of the frequencies and the bands that they work at. So gamma is at 30 hertz or greater. Beta is from 30 hertz down to 13 hertz, which is considered low beta. 13 hertz is which the brain works at. The alpha frequency is 8 to 12 hertz. So being that the brain functions at 13 hertz, it would be high alpha and low beta. A theta in the brain is a very low frequency. It's from 4 to 8 hertz. The brain can't even comprehend that. And the delta is less than 4 hertz. The brain uses 13 hertz, which is a high alpha or low beta, for active intelligence. So anything outside that realm of 13 hertz will be considered inactive intelligence or subconscious, in which you are receiving signals that you are not conscious you are receiving. And this can cause many problems, including disorders, problems with cognitive thinking, as well as a deficiency or mental illness. A lot of the brain waves that we deal with all have different areas of the brain that they function at. Speaking with the theta brain waves is classed as slow activity. It goes from 3.5 to 7.5 hertz. When it comes with the connection with our creativity, it works with our intuition. our dream state or fantasizing, daydreams. This functions with our memories, some sensations and emotions. When you're in deep focus like yoga, meditation, and in some cases prayer, but meditation is more prominent in the theta waves in connection to your dream state. And this is why meditation is more prominent than prayer. Prayer doesn't go deep enough to invoke the theta waves. The theta waves of the brain is what invokes and activates consciousness. It may be a good idea to repeat this. In other words, prayer doesn't go deep enough or profound enough to activate your consciousness. And this is why meditation is much more effective to activate the theta waves necessary.
Oh, what is happening? I can't get in. Oh, there we go.
To invoke, activate, or start the cognition of your consciousness. And this is scientific proof now that we have that proves that prayer cannot invoke consciousness. It is almost impossible to see a conscious religious person when dealing with the three major religions. And the primary reason is that consciousness provokes questioning. You question everything. You're constantly evaluating yourself. You're constantly evaluating the world outside. It goes against the doctrine and the belief system. It goes against the scientific evidence of profound thought. One of the laws of nature speaks of belief. So there is a law in the galaxy, the universe, science that says we as people need to believe in something. It replaces your train of thought with a doctrine that hijacks your thinking. Yes, religion hijacks your thinking to where you're not questioning what you are learning, what you are participating in, and what is shown before you. Once you reach a certain level of profound thought, you start questioning what you have learned. And prayer does not go profound enough into the theta waves to invoke this questioning. Meditation does. And this helps increase your spiritual awareness. It's in a medium state that overlaps, in which we call this at times the fourth dimension. And this is another one of the major differences between meditation and prayer. Meditation will take you deeply into this dream state, which is the fourth dimension, while you're awake. So you're really in both worlds. Your body is physically up, but mentally, you're open.
Am I reading this right? Are we being hypnotized? What's happening? What's going on?
I'm reinstalling our last coordinate of our X and Y axis to stabilize our rotation.
What the hell was that?
I don't know what that was, but whatever it was, it is not good.
As the facts now show evidence that you do not reach consciousness until you go below 7 hertz. Prayer only reaches 7. Going into a meditative state only to 7 hertz leaves you in a hypnotic state in which you are very open to suggestive implants, and you are unaware and unable to protect yourself. We are starting to understand why it's very hard to speak to someone in a religion about consciousness. And it's some of the reason because it doesn't reach them. They are in a hypnotic state that reaches only 7 hertz. Once you reach consciousness, you question your surroundings. Thank you for staying tuned. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our content. Please return for the next episode so we can find out the conclusion of why we can't speak to aliens with Captain Pharaoh J. Tassetti and the starship Kabbalah Anunnaki. Love, peace, and power. Pharaoh J. Tassetti.